Murder in Mind by New York Times and USA Today best-selling author Cheryl Bradshaw. What kills a skunk is the publicity it gives itself. Abraham Lincoln. Chapter 1. Sam Reeds reclined back into the seat of his black 1970 Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme and examined the women that shuffled in and out of the supermarket like predictable herds of cattle. It had been 3 long years since he felt the steady churn of butterflies in his stomach, but the anticipation of the night's soon-to-be events made it all worthwhile. The wait hadn't been easy, and whenever he felt he couldn't control his urges any longer, he walked down the steep series of steps that led to the basement and gazed at the trinkets he'd collected. They were all spaced 2 inches apart in single-file formation on a shelf. In total, there were 15 glass bottles. Each container had a white label about the size of a Post-it note affixed to the front with the date and a name written in thick black marker. Over the past few years, Sam visited them often and took special care to dust and polish their exteriors, but he never opened them once they'd been sealed. He didn't want to take a chance that one of his precious mementos could get spoiled. Sometimes he took one to his room and deposited it on the stand next to him while he slept. When he woke during the night to the illuminated glow that shone through the glass from the lamp above, he felt a sensation of peace, like a child that watched the constant spin of the mobile over the crib. It wasn't the same thrill he'd experienced when he secured the object within the bottle, but it helped him pass the time. Through his binoculars, Sam observed 2 women walk out of the store together. One carried a brown paper sack in her hand and the other a gallon of milk. The one with the sack showed promise. Her long espresso-colored hair flickered in the wind. It reminded him of flames from a forest fire fighting its way across acres of trees. He waited for her to say goodbye to her friend, and then placed his binoculars on the seat next to him. His palms expelled an oily substance that spread until they were both drenched with sweat. The time had come. Sam grabbed an unused diaper from the passenger seat and pushed his car door open. At the same time, the woman unlocked her passenger side door and bent down and placed the sack of groceries on the seat of her car. She was too preoccupied to hear him approach. "Excuse me," he said. The woman retracted out of the car and turned and faced him. "Do I know you?" she said. "I'm sorry to bother you," he said with a crooked smile, "but do you know how to change a diaper?" She looked at the diaper in his hand and then back at him. "Why do you ask?" "My sister asked me to watch my nephew for..."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?